Welcome back to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Hello there, bud. And, I believe today will be the final planet. Don't know how long this is going to be. I'm sure it's going to last quite a few streams. Or, well, hopefully. It's not just, oh, we land on the final planet, fight the final boss, and then we're done with it. I think we got all the implants and whatnot that we already needed. Yeah. It was the advanced stabilizer gloves that we came down here to get. Dex +3. I do see that we are gonna get a few more upgrades though in the near future, so let's just head down, see what's what. Where is the new planet? There it is, Starforge system. This planet has no entry. Gotcha. 10-minute stream, let's go. That was gonna be Pog. I'm so proud of Kiwi. Yo, what's up, Lorenzo? Yeah, Kiwi finally was like, you know, I want to play this game. I think it'll be fun. I'm getting used to streaming now, so I'll just schedule it. And so it's happening. Quite excited for it myself, because it was the game that introduced me to the SMT franchise. Thankfully, we're not getting intercepted by anything. What is going on here? Oh, it's Bastila.
You are strong, child. But I will break you.
Don't you think this is kind of weird, Malik?
You think torture will turn me, Malik? You are a fool.
Torture? No, dear Bastila. You misunderstand. This is but a taste of the dark side to whet your appetite.
What?
When you finally swear loyalty to me, it will be willingly.
Never.
Interesting. Interesting tactics here, Malik.
Such resolve in your words, but I see the truth in your heart. The dark side calls to you, Bastila. You hunger to taste it. Become my apprentice, and all its power can be yours.
Oh, man. If this is what they do to turn you to the dark side, I'm kind of surprised how many people have turned to the dark side. I guess it's just to, like, end the torture. Also, what's going on here? Is this some sort of just energy beam? Or a solar flare? What is that? Oh my god! Wait, isn't that thing from, the ending of Witch from Mercury? It looks very similar to it.
Starforge. I've never seen anything like it. I'm transmitting these coordinates to Admiral Dodonna. Maybe a quick strike by the Republic can cripple the Sith fleet.
Well.
Message is away. Now we can just wait for the Republic to show up. We should be safe here. We're outside their sensor range.
Oh, speak of the devil.
Fighters coming in hard. Someone needs to get on those gun turrets.
Okay, here we go. This section again. I am so bad at this section. Yo, what's up, Wasabi? Easy to lean on your passions for strength if you're being tortured. Yeah. Yeah, I can see it. I guess it also depends on the person as well.
Incoming fighters.
Be gone! Why is it so hard to control? I guess it's just how it is, man. Go away! A bunch of annoying mosquitoes. I can't even upgrade this gun, so it never gets any better. Look at this, I can barely move. Where are they? Ah! Oh, no, I can use... Oh! This is so much better! Screw mouse and keyboard. Oh, it says screw mouse and keyboard. I meant I'm using my keyboard instead of my mouse now. Can you guys not go into a position where I can't shoot you? That would be great, thanks. Ah, man. Mouse smoothing? Maybe.
We've got problems.
Just use the WASD keys instead.
All my instruments are jammed. We've got massive
Finally discovered it on probably the last time we ever do that minigame, hopefully.
I'll try and put us down there. Hold on. This may be a rough landing.
Yeah, you wouldn't assume that, right, Shia? Like, the natural thing to think if you played other FPS games is to use your mouse, but, yeah, nope. Ooh. This looks like a nice place. I'm sure there's a bunch of nice people here.
Whew. Talk about your rough landings, Karth. What's the matter? You're flying like you've been on an all-night Teresian ale drinking binge.
That disruptor field fried our stabilizers. We're lucky we made it down in one piece. But if I can't find the salvage to make repairs, I won't even be able to get the Ebonhawk airborne again.
Maybe if we're lucky, the crash will take care of our Gizka problem. The rough landing might convince them to abandon the ship. Because he's been trying to get rid of all these Gizka.
During our rather rapid descent, I noticed the hulls of many crashed ships scattered across the landscape. Perhaps the parts you need can be found among the wreckage.
The Kothar's right. This planet's a technological graveyard. I saw dozens of downed ships out there. That disruptor field must have wiped them all out. But where could it be coming from?
Even if we get the stabilizers fixed, we have to find and disable the source of that disruptor field before we can take off. Otherwise, we'll just end up crashing again.
I wonder why the Sith ships aren't affected by the disruptor
They
field.
must have some kind of protection against it, but the Republic fleet won't. We have to find a way to disable that disruptor field, or the Sith will slaughter them.
Beep, boop, beep.
T3's picking up massive power fluctuations on the ship's sensors. They seem to be coming from some type of large stone structure to the east. It looks like some kind of ancient temple.
We're going temple raiding yet again, my dudes. Aggressive archaeology is right. Warzag. You all seem to be forgetting about Bastila. I thought we needed to find some stabilizers for the ship. Let's go check it out.
Good idea. If that temple's generating power, it probably has something to do with that disruptor field.
Hey, don't forget about Bastila, guys. We still have to rescue her, too.
I only hope we're not too late. Bastila has been Malak's prisoner for a long time. If he can turn her to the dark side, she will join him and the Sith will be invincible.
I highly disagree on the Sith will be invincible. I'm fairly certain I can take on the both of them at the same time. Even together, they're no match for me. I used to be the Sith Lord, remember? This is pretty much along the lines of what I just said, but I'm gonna answer the first one. Bastila would never turn to the dark side.
I fear Bastila will find the lure of the dark side difficult to resist. She is strong in the Force, but she's also impulsive, willful, and proud, as you once were, Revan.
Don't call me that. I'm not Revan anymore.
I'm glad to hear you say that. Now that you know your true identity, I was afraid you might slip back over to the dark side. If Bastila feels as you do, there may yet be hope for her.
Well, if Bastila's on the Starforge like you think, Jolie, then we can't rescue her until we disable that disruptor field. The sooner we investigate that temple to the east, the better. We can probably find the wreckage of a downed ship along the way. And if we're lucky, we can salvage some stabilizers from it to get off this planet.
I hope everything works out as smooth as you make it sound, Karth.
Well, so do I, Mission. So do I.
We all do. I suppose this is the point of the campaign where if you were going dark side, Bastila would probably, maybe, potentially also go dark side from this. And then, well, your light side companions would not like that very much. Maybe even leave you. Let's check our journal. When approaching the Starforge, the Ebonhawk fell victim to a disruptor field and crashed on an uncharted planet. In order to escape this world, you will need to find a way to disable the disruptor field, as well as find the necessary parts to repair your ship. Cool. Crashed on a small uncharted planet, you have to find some way to disable it. Same thing. Go everywhere else first, yeah. Let me just stand here and talk to everybody.
What's on your mind?
Do you know anything about this place?
I don't really know much about this place. Sorry.
You're useless.
You got it.
Big Z! Thank you very much for the hydrate, Wasabi. I wonder if you could help me with the problem? Oh, no. The wrong button, there. Unless you want someone threatened or door smash. Okay, yeah. Big Z's thing is done.
Hey there.
It's just done.
What can I do for you?
Actually, yes, speaking of, I should pour myself some water. I too feel like hydrating after munching on wasabi. Oh no. Not gonna lie. I do kind of put a little bit of wasabi into my soy sauce whenever I eat sushi. But, I kind of have a bad experience with wasabi. Not you in chat wasabi, but actual wasabi. Because I remember my mom saying that it was like green tea ice cream when I was a kid. And then I took a whole spoonful of it. And I can't eat spicy foods despite where I come from. So, yeah, that was traumatizing. That's wasabiist. We can be a little bit wasabiist in chat. I don't think it's illegal. Especially with that kind of experience. Oh, man. Actually, have we talked to you about your brother?
I've made my peace with Griff and what? So.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
I feel like everything's kind of done with everybody. Canderous, you got any more tales?
What do you want?
Know anything about this world?
This world is odd. It looks like a battlefield, but the environment here is lush and green. Whatever happened here was a long time ago. I have seen many strange worlds in my time, but this world is stranger still. I don't like this place. Something happened, or is happening here, and I don't like it. We should get out of here as soon as possible. Do you have anything else you want to ask?
Are you okay? Do you think I'm not okay in any way, shape, or form, Wasabi? Why would you think that? I'm literally a VTuber. There was no side effects from that wasabi. Your mom had you doing TikTok challenges before it was a thing. She knew. She knew that it would become a thing. And so she trained me. However, I refused the training. I refused the urge of the dark side. And thus, I've stayed clean from TikTok. Maybe it was a good thing. Or maybe I could have been a TikTok star by this point. Have 50 million followers and literally nobody who knows me. Something along those lines. Pistachio ice cream? Damn. Well, at least I'm not alone in that experience, Warzak. Collab with VTuber Mom win. Maybe if we ever reach a certain milestone. If we ever do. I will try my best, my dudes. Nothing more for now.
Your choice. I'm here if you want something done right.
Your story's over, right? Actually, Juhani, Canderous, Bastila, Karth. Yeah, it's pretty much everybody. We never really talked to Jolie.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan? What is
Anything
it
we
you
talk
would like
about?
to speak to me about?
Nothing.
Of course.
Sag.
If there is anything else, I am here to help.
You could have become the island boys. Perhaps it's best it didn't happen.
Got something on your
I agree,
mind?
Arthur. Why did you decide to come with me?
You got yourself a fast little ship. I'd forgotten what engine sounded like. The closest thing to that on Kashyyyk is an Uller in mating season.
Uller in mating season? What? You could have been a TikTok star with 50 million followers. Is your soul worth it? That's a great question, Warzag. When it comes to content well, this is gonna be an entire rant in and of its own, so I'm not gonna go too much into it, but yeah. You're literally just serving an algorithm, and if you're making content that the algorithm likes, it's gonna feed it to people. And it's gonna make people like it. Because it's gonna keep pushing it. But if you're just making things that, you know, you enjoy making, yeah. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? Algorithm gives, algorithm takes. So many people making such amazing content with less than 1,000 subs. And others who make 1 or 2 videos and pop off. That's just the nature of things. So you want to ride my ship?
Or it could be for the free food. What's the gunk that comes out of the synthesizer on this bucket anyway? Do you never clean the darn thing?
No, seriously, tell me.
I'm old, damn it. I'm allowed to be enigmatic when I want to be. And don't you go telling me otherwise. You know, you remind me of someone else I knew ages ago. Pleasant enough fellow, great destiny, all of that. Breath like a bantha.
Breath like a bantha? Did you annoy this person endlessly too?
Oh, very funny. Is it my fault that some people are so easily annoyed? Like impatient little children with blasters. Anyway, where was I? Oh yes, Andor Vex was his name. The force swirled around him like a hurricane. That's how great his destiny was.
Andor is familiar. James? Path of Pain. I suggest you put down your controller and just leave Hollow Knight be. Path of Pain is not worth it, James. It's not worth it. You're right, Warzag. Zeech looks very simple and understandable compared to the algorithm. I never heard of him.
No, you wouldn't have. Sometimes swirling force is just swirling force. It gets us old Jedis excited at our age, so we go, ooh, destiny.
Ooh,
well, it
destiny.
turned out that poor Andor believed a wee bit too much in the infallibility of that destiny. That overconfidence turned out to be his downfall.
No can do, I'm legit at the last part. I remember getting to that last part. I think we stayed at that last part for like 2 to 3 hours of that. I think it was a 5 or 6 hour stream. If you're like me, James, you're gonna start thinking about the meaning of your existence, and you're going to lament it. So, I recommend putting it down, if you just can't go on. Don't be stubborn like me. Is there supposed to be some hidden meaning in this?
I don't know. Are you overconfident? I hadn't noticed. Even if I had, I would never comment on it. We're talking about Andor, remember? Let's see. Oh yes, Andor's downfall. I was pretty young myself when it happened. At the time, I thought that Andor's destiny couldn't be more boring.
How young are we talking?
Well, let's just say that I was a strapping young lad with a full head of hair, and Coruscant was a small town with a well. I was just about to abandon Andor to whatever the Force intended for him when his ship was overtaken by a Dimian warship. Now, you've probably never heard of the Dimians, but at the time they were a nasty lot led by a nastier overlord named Krat. Tall fellow, big teeth. Krat has us hauled onto the bridge of his ship for questioning.
What big teeth you have,
that's when
Grandma.
I knew that Andor's destiny was at hand.
Andor killed Krat, I take it?
Of course he did. Haven't you been listening? It was not in the way you'd probably expect, though. Well, Andor decides that his destiny makes him invulnerable and starts making all sorts of demands. Free me now. I'm not answering questions. Blah, blah, blah. Don't you know who I am? Krat decides he's had enough and begins crushing Andor's neck. I told the boy he should have kept his mouth shut. I think he agreed too, or could have just been gurgling noises. Well, anyway. Finally, Krat has enough of Andor and tosses him aside into this giant energy intake shaft. Andor gets sucked in and starts bouncing around, screaming. Maybe
Why are
Andor
you
is
laughing?
sensitive on the way down, or just didn't agree with the reactor core. Next thing I know, all the ship's alarms are ringing.
You're kidding me.
Everyone panics, and I run, barely making it to the ship in time before the explosion. Krat dies horribly, and the Dimians never quite recovered. Changed the political course of the entire sector for centuries to come. I'd call that quite a destiny, wouldn't you?
So Andor's destiny was to be sassy, get thrown into a reactor, and make the ship blow up? What? Yeah, how can you be sure Andor was responsible?
What? Are you kidding? What are the odds of that happening anyway? 1,000,000,000 to 1? You should do so well as to be sucked into the engine of some evil Sith Lord, you know. Andor was a hero. Sort of. Anyway, go on. My throat is dry and you're making me cranky. Shoo!
Okay, goodbye, old man. Oh man, what was that? You and Jolie have talked a little bit about his past. You may continue the conversation with him in the future, perhaps once you have gained some more experience. I see. Coruscant has the largest pop in the galaxy. It's a multi-layered planet-sized city, so I think he's slightly overstating. Soka. Well, it's he can tell tall tales, right? He's got the years on him. It's all good. Just leave him be. Do his thing, you know. Getting over it, stream at 10K? We are fast approaching that. I am very scared. I don't know. Do I want to put myself through that? I also kind of feel like it's a rite of passage to a lot of streamers. Yo, what's up, Nicola? Welcome to stream. Just gonna walk around a little bit here. Maybe there's some. Oh, there it is. Just a random battered footlocker here with some usable supplies. I can believe that. Maybe it dropped from some of the ships. And also, it looks like the Gizka just gonna repopulate this planet, which I think is fine. There probably isn't anything too important here. Although you might want to be afraid of the ocean a little bit there, Gizka. I feel like especially out in space, on a planet like this that's just left untouched, things are gonna be living in that ocean. Big things with teeth. Can't go there. Okay, seems to be only one way out. Oh. I see. Bruh. What do you mean, pun? I'm just doing what I'm supposed to do. As all mad scientists do. We do experiments without considering the consequences of our actions. Hello there, demon. Hey, hey. Can we talk? I don't think they're gonna... Can we talk? Okay, we can't talk. Rakatan Warrior. I see. What if I... Actually, maybe this first. Into, oh my goodness. This? Into this? Aha! Later, noobs. Be gone. You two. Be gone. You three. No, disengage. Be gone! And hit him with another stasis field. Or not. You have defeated the murderous animals! We thank you, human, for saving us! No problem. If your arrival had not been so fortuitously timed, we would have been in great danger. We thank you again for saving us. What are you doing here? We had crashed here when our mining survey vessel encountered some strange sort of energy field. It disrupted our engine and power system and forced us to make a crash landing on this world. Our ship sank far out to sea, but a handful of us were able to make it to this island. More than you see here, though. Likely because they got cut up. Where are the rest of your companions? Many have been killed at the hands of the locals. If you try to swim to one of the closer islands, but we have not heard from them in many days. There's things in the water, man. Of the 10 of us who remain here, we too are the only remaining survivors. Native creatures kill the others. They attack any they come across. They are barbaric savages who feast upon the bodies of the dead. The only beings who crash here that can hold them off are the Mandalorians, and we dare not go near them. We know of their depredations too well. There are Mandalorians here? Yes, there are. More than you might think, although that may just be because they aren't killed as easily as we are. With their weapons, they raid and kill other survivors, and can fight off the natives as well. They seem to have some sort of invisibility or light cloaking shield that hides them until they strike. Where are they? They are north of here by a large temple structure. We dare not approach it, for they would surely kill us. But we cannot delay here much longer. The longer we stay, the more likely either the Mandos or the natives will find us and kill us. Ooh. Tell me of the natives. You know little beyond what we've told you already. Savages who eat the dead and attack anyone in sight. If it were not for them, this world might also almost be habitable. But we cannot delay you much longer. I'm not gonna send them all to another island. You can stay on our ship if you want, as long as you guys aren't gonna do anything weird. No, we dare not. If we remain here, it will be a matter of time before the natives or the Mandos find us and kill us. Oh, okay, then go on your own path. Why are you trying to get to one of the other islands? I believe that would be the best choice. The others have not returned, but it may be because they can find no way to. It would be worth the risk, rather than stay here and face certain death. I thank you well last time, Yovan, for saving us. We shall remember you, and hope that, should you escape, you will tell the Republic of those of us stranded here. I see. Okay. If we had Canderous in the team, would he have a unique dialogue with any of the Mandos? I don't know if he would, but I would think so, because he's also a Manda. We do have master speed. I want to put this on brute energy resistance, just in case. Yeah, this is the only way through, so let's go. HK, yeah, HK wasn't damaged much. Oh, here we go. Put this on. Put this on. And let's go. Stop it! So many of you guys. Right, hit him with another stasis field. Just for good measure. You too? For the Jedi. You guys don't really give me too much XP. That's unfortunate. By the way, Zero, personal question. Do you have any siblings? I am an only child, Warzak, and thank goodness I'm an only child. I've mostly done things alone. I even played a sport, that was a solo sport. That's just how it's always been. We did, well, actually, yeah, now that I think about it, like, the first serious thing that I've done with the group was this channel. There was something else that I did before this, but, it was kind of just us messing around. Sport? Yes, indeed, Arthur. I used to be a professional sportsman dude thing. Why do you guys have a young Rancor here? Hello? Stop it. Oh, I will be your dude. That's another Rancor heading straight for us. You mind, stopping? Ow! That's a lot of damage. Not cool, bro. Ow! Stop! Nice. And be gone with you. You've been waiting for us for long enough, man. Oh, nice! We got a level up. Finally.
Your
Right.
wish?
Hit us with the heal. More healing. It's kind of amazing how in this game Juhani and Bastila have like decided to heal us more on their own than Donald has ever healed us during the entire time we played Kingdom Hearts. Alright, let me check this level up. Level up. Skills. Persuasion. As always. Feats. You've been granted the following feats this level. Master Force Focus and Master Sense. What are they? As her connection to the Force continues to strengthen, the Jedi gain a supreme sense of self and the actions of others in combat. This feat grants +6 defense and is always active. Okay, just more defense. Force sensitive. Rare occasions, however, exceptional individuals open doors to strengths they did not know they had. This feat represents a heightened connection to the Force, previously unseen in a newly trained Jedi. 40 additional Force points. Gotcha. Let me guess. Basketball? The first thing that people usually guess. Well, I understand why, because of my whole height thing and whatnot. But no, I actually used to play professional golf. Didn't really. Well, I do benefit a little bit from my height, but yeah. If your siblings would tease you like your mom with wasabi, yeah, I think that's good. I mean, my mom doesn't really like tease me a lot. But as a kid, I was kind of young and gullible. So give me a second here as I check the guide. What was this? Implant 3? This is feats, yeah? Yeah, it's implant 3. I gotta alt-tab back in. Right. Where is implant 3? Here. Level 3 cybernetics. Add feat. Boom. Okay. Powers. What is the power here? Power, Force Valor. Ugh. Force Valor is... That's not it, that's Force Wave. Heal. Here it is. Increases physical attribute saving throws of Jedi and all party members by 2 points. Effects last for 20 seconds. So I just pop this, I guess, before I enter a battle. Just like all the other stuff that I got. Add power. And accept. Nice. Used to play lacrosse, was big so people could pass hi to me. I've always seen lacrosse as an interesting sport, but there was never really any place that I could like practice it and play it. So I never got into it. For my university degree, I graduated in sports science, we had to play 14 different sports at a competitive level and know how to do, like, well, set up competitions for it. Unfortunately, lacrosse was not one of them. I did play, field hockey, though. I think that was interesting, because, like, usually back in the States, you'd just see ice hockey. Field hockey is very raw. Are your intrusive thoughts in English or Thai? English. Definitely English. I guess, like, I'm more comfortable with English because it's less complicated. But I use Thai in my everyday to-day life, so, like, when I come here and talk to you guys on stream, sometimes I trip up my words, and even in videos, too. They just mash together. But yeah, I do think in English. It's just easier. Next level, you get the 2 other levels of this, which makes it more worth it. Gotcha. Maybe I don't use it right now, but yeah. I can see that, like, putting on an extra saving throw could definitely help us against a certain Malik that might be coming for us very, very soon. We can put in better implants, but we don't have any level 3 ones. Wait, we do. Advanced Alacrity Implant. Oh, that's right. We bought this, but we didn't put it on because we couldn't. This one gives us poison immunity, but this one gives us Dex plus 5. Yeah, we put this one on. Thank you very much. I wonder how much damage this is gonna do. More strength, Dex, and Con? Hell yeah. It was cool, but was big, so people continually got under me. That's kind of... Not gonna lie, when I was playing basketball, that was also kind of my issue too. A lot of the shorter guys would just pass through between my legs. 31 defense? Holy cannoli! If this was armor class in Baldur's Gate 3... okay, oh my god, nobody would even be able to touch us. That's a lot of people that can do a lot of damage to us. Well, monsters, mostly. Right, let's get this done and over with. Hey there. Let's run over to you and stasis field you. Yeah, just be gone. Thank you. You? Hey! What's up? Be gone? Have you guys noticed us? Why are the Gizka safe? Do you guys not see the Gizka at all? Missing 1 more damage. Guys, if you wouldn't mind, you know, like attacking, that would be great. AI's not perfect. Okay. Cool beans. It's kind of not worth the calories it would take to eat them. Maybe. Just opening their jaws is, burns more calories than what the Gizka have to give. What's up, dude? Cool. Nothing bad can happen from this. Are there any more guys? No, they all just hung out on that corner? Okay. Let me put on, Master Speed again. Oh! What the? Well. I wonder what you guys put on yourselves. Thank God I had Master Speed on. Let me put this on again. And maybe Force Resist. Who knows? What did I put this on? Would you guys like this? It looks like he dies. Oh, God! Let me get out of there. Right, you go. You're next. You guys, did you guys save from it? I guess you did. You're a different color from everybody else, so... Oh, you're the captain! Ah, that explains a lot. Maybe I can still... nah. I'm not gonna get you with that one. Where are you going? You just... What? This guy just ran around me, turned his back to me, and then got hit in the back fully by a freaking improved flurry. 33-23 damage. Sheesh. Rest in peace, my dude. Alright. Well. That was the Mandalorians.
I'm here.
There's probably more around here, though. Mandalorian head, assault armor. Why would we need the head? Is there like gonna be a thing where I can disguise myself as a Mandalorian? Maybe. Power shield. Okay. Let's check our items. Wrong button. New items. Where is it? Defense bonus 11. Heavy armor. We could give this to Candra's. If he ever is used anywhere, ever. Where's the Mando head? There it is. This is the head of the Mandalorian warriors who were killing the Rakatan scouts. Rakatan scouts. Maybe if we offer this, we can make peace with the locals? The Rakatan were the locals, right? Usually when they drop their head, someone on the planet wants them dead and will pay for it. Ah, makes sense. Yo, what's up, Jack? Welcome. When's the donut reset? I try to remember to do it at the start of every month. So tomorrow is going to be the final day for you guys to gather donuts. On the 1st, I will give everybody who regularly joins our streams 1,000 donuts once more. The reason why I might end up missing some of you guys though during those resets is because I sort things by like how much watch time you guys have. Since for whatever reason, Streamlabs doesn't allow me to do it in bulk, so I have to manually reset everybody. So yeah, I just spent like a good half hour just typing 1,000 donuts for all of you guys. It is what it is. Okay, well, maybe we can make peace with them. Chipped on a nameless world. Tripped? Trapped. That's painful. It's only gonna get more painful once we get more regular viewers here. The only other way I could do that is if I reset the entire like list of people. But then it would be like everybody has 0 watch time and no donuts when they start. So we would have to change the entire economy system. I'll think about that later, whenever that happens. Or maybe it's just like, oh, only a certain number of people I'll reset. Crunch on small uncharted planet. You encounter some Duros who crunch on this world as well. They are about to be attacked by physical natives, or other creatures might call this world home. Ambushed by some Mandos, they thought they could defeat you, but you proved them wrong. What good are donuts if you're not going to eat them? Write a script. Nutty? Yes, I know exactly how to write a script and insert it into the Streamlabs interface. The Streamlabs website, not the Streamlabs OBS. Donuts are not without coffee. I don't know, I'm not a big coffee person. What about you guys? You guys really love coffee? I know some people just can't go without it. But I'm pretty mad about it. Donuts are not without coffee. Oh, hubris. You could uncap it and we have hyperinflation again. Maybe we could have like a challenge month where it's just straight up but I will disable all the redeems though if that's the case. I think it could be kind of fun if I just unleashed every unlimiter. I just unlimited every limiter. And we just went full crazy, gambling 10,000 donuts and whatnot. Oh. 10,000 donuts. gonna save. What did I just witness? Like that one time on Danganronpa stream when Shuichi and Kaito did push-ups and I redeemed push-ups for 0. Oh yeah, true. I remember that. Month of the Gamba. Just have a challenge run for you guys. Alright, so yeah, don't want to step there. Plasma vent? Is that what it is? We already saved, so HK? HK? Can you like maybe do something about this? Can you recover it? I don't think... Okay. Pathing screwed me over there. Don't worry. Alright. Nice. I can disable them. Let me try recovering it. Recover. Please. Ah! Okay. Yeah, never mind. Oh, nice. Ship parts. Items received. I'm just gonna prepare myself. You really cycle through all the legendary content, don't you? First Total War Warhammer, now Kotor? Damn, son. Welcome to the stream. How do you say your name? Johannes? Johannes? I apologize. English is not my first language. But yeah, I mean, we are pretty based here on this channel. And Kotor is kind of, really good. I freaking love this game, man. I mean, CRPGs are super underrated. And it's only since Baldur's Gate 3 came out that people have kind of gone back into them. But Kotor is like a friggin' solid game. It doesn't have the budget of Baldur's Gate, but yeah, it's just fantastic. You did fine, and it's also a German name. Ah, really? If only Kiwi was here. She could help me pronounce your name better. Okay, well, I guess we got some ship parts. Does that help us in any way? Nothing updated. Okay. This was high budget back then, I think. Really? I guess, yeah. Yeah, games back in the day. This was the best they could do with the tech that they had, and they did very well. And what are you guys doing? I'm just gonna do this. I guess you guys noticed me. Senpai, please don't notice me. Ow! Stop it. I guess my guys can just watch me. Do all this work. It's fine. I get it. You're like, poor Rancor. They're just trying to live their best. Okay, never mind. Oh, man. Kiwi's also Chaos, though. Cute, but Chaos all the same. Yeah. Kiwi's the chaotic one of our group. And back when her chicks were still very prevalent, it was even doubly so. You never would know what would come out of Kiwi's mouth at any given moment, for no particular reason. I'll drop a save here just in case. That thing to my left seems very sus. Let me drink some water. When's the next collective with other stream? I have a choice. Playing Zero now won't be so fun, or wait until Zero's not alone. If you mean like a huge collab trim, everybody's kind of busy with their own channels at the moment. And I was gonna try to go for a duo collab with Leo this week, but Leo's working on his anime awards stream right now, I believe. So he's not gonna be available for like the next 2-3 weeks. What made you want to start SMT5? There were 2 games that Kiwi was going to start streaming as like her first games ever. One of them was Fire Emblem 3 Houses, which I recommended, and SMT5, which I also recommended, since Kiwi's a really big Persona fan. We were thinking of doing them SMT5 like way after, but Kiwi got more comfortable with streaming because of, well, how well her Three Houses streams have been received, despite their technological quality. Unfortunate, there's that kind of limitation there. But she's gotten more comfortable with streaming and decided, you know what, I want to stream twice per week, and so SMT5. Warhammer streams. We do have Mechanicus streams, and we do have a bunch of other Warhammer games lined up as well, like Dawn of War, and I believe Chaos Gate Demon Hunters, another big one. But yeah, Total War soon. Right now I'm just waiting for a slot to open. I believe, well, we're gonna have to reschedule everything, but I will make an announcement whenever that happens. Less detailed 3D models and textures make it much cheaper. They did this game in 3 years with less than 100 people. I mean, the fact that this game exists is nice, you know? The fact that the remake is probably never going to come into being is very bad, though. Oh! You are not Rakata. What is your business here, off-worlder? Who are you? We are the Elders, and you will answer our question. Who are you, and why have you come? This guy seems to be more civilized. He's talking to us too. I mean, he is some sort of like... Well, he's not a forest ghost. Maybe some sort of hologram? Maybe the civilization that used to live here was advanced, but whatever war happened caused them to regress, potentially, and turn into, like, the cannibalistic savages they currently are. Redeem custom. I don't know what this does. Custom name. So essentially, if I had ever played like any game where I could customize a particular name, like say a city in Total War Warhammer 3, something like that, you could use that redeem and tell me what you want to name that particular place. I come seeking the Starforge. You are Revan. The council wishes to speak with you. You may enter. Council? Okay. Well, this is happening. Is someone with you? As when we redeem plank, push-ups, and other exercise, you need to step away from the stream, so... yeah. It's usually not too good to redeem that when I'm just doing a solo one, but I think the next one... When is it? Wednesday, Thursday? Probably Thursday. The next closest one. We of the Elder Council did not expect to see you again, Revan. We thought you had betrayed us. Why have you returned to our village after all this time? Okay, who am I to you guys? I'm not Revan anymore, that part of me is gone. Your words are confusing. We recognize you. You are the one called Revan. You are the one who came here before. You and Malik, the one who served you. You promised to help us. In exchange for our aid, you swore to destroy the ancient evils of our Rakata ancestors. Are you saying this means nothing to you now? Maybe they're a different race. The coloring is all wrong. Have you played Kotor 2? No. Actually, the very first Star Wars game that I ever seriously played is this game, KOTOR 1. I do plan to stream KOTOR 2 like right after this game, once we finish it, but I'll see how the schedule goes. God damn it, Arthur. On your channel to the Warhammer reactions, love seeing the reaction and thoughts of someone new to the lore, 40k and fantasy. Well, thank you very much for the kind words, Crazy McGee, and welcome to the stream. I'm glad you enjoyed the reactions. You're tan because of the beach? They live in that island paradise life? Hell yeah. Gnarly waves, my dudes. I'd go surfing if there wasn't, you know, probably giant alien space fish out there eating people. My mind was destroyed. My memories were lost. We do sense something different about you. Something that has changed. You're not the same as you were before. Perhaps your memory has been lost. Yet the power you wield, what you call the Force, is within you still. You can still help us, Revan, if we dare to trust you again. What do you guys need help for? Kotor 2 is my first PC game ever, and it might have been a few of the best written characters in the games. Full stop. I have heard that Kotor 2, the level of writing in Kotor 2 takes a huge step up from Kotor 1. So I'm really looking forward to that, and potentially trying out the dark side path in Kotor 2. Since in Kotor 1 it's pretty much you just being an asshole. I hope there's more nuance in 2. Most disappointing anime beach episode? Sag, bud. Sag. I know. Basila's not here, so we don't get any fan service shots. Much love from South Africa. Damn. I don't think we've ever had a viewer from South Africa. Well, at least not on the live stream and not announced. But yeah. Hey. Not a fan of big foreheads on my anime alien girls. Nuance is a big thing. I'm so glad that there is more nuance to it. Yeah, we'll try it, definitely. And if the game's good, I might even, like, go through both paths. We'll see. Persuade. You can trust me, but I have some questions for you. Let's try the persuade. Not gonna persuade line. Persuade. If what you say is true, that you cannot remember when you were last here, then you must have many questions. Ask what you will, Revan, and we are trying to help you understand. You can tell me who you are, for starters. We are the Elders, descendants of the Kotor priests who served during the days of the Infinite Empire over 20,000 of your galactic standard years ago. You met us the last time you came here. You arrived with Malik, your servant, 3 of your galactic standard years ago. You saw your ship plummet to the Earth, victim of the disruptor field that guards this planet. You and Malik both survived the crash, though you were stranded here in our world. And in your search for a way off this planet, you discovered our enclave, just as you did this time. You used the Force to draw the Rakata language from our minds, even as you planted BASIC into our skulls so we could help you in your quest to escape this world. We helped you enter the Temple of the Ancients, you and Malik both. And you now, after all this time, you have returned, with your mind wiped clean. Is there anything else you wish to know? Interesting. Maybe we talked about this already, but I guess that's also kind of why, like, we can speak so many different languages, because we just forced their language into our brain and forced our language into theirs. Interesting technique. But there was that one Mandalorian girl that we couldn't really speak to. Or, well, she wasn't a Mandalorian girl, but she basically learned their language, I think. I forget the details. The one who was hiding on our ship. Do a lot of ships crash because of the disruptor field? I'm pretty sure the answer is just yes. Throughout the history of our world, many ships have fallen victim to the disruptor field. Most within the ships perish in the crash, though some creatures do survive. That is how the great war beasts you call Rancors came to this world. A few of the beasts survived the crash, and they were captured and trained by some of the more primitive Rakata tribes. The more primitive Rakata tribes? Oh, so no, I wasn't misremembering their names. They were Rakata warriors, but they're from a different tribe who didn't meet with us, and so they, well, these guys were also descended from the Rakata, the priests, right? Maybe our influence had something to do with it. Maybe they were just built different too. Revan liked traveling. This Revan is unlike me at all. Touching grass is cringe. We lost the language theft technique with our memories, but not the languages themselves. This is common in many amnesia cases where people keep their languages, but not their memories. I know there's a whole bunch of different classifications for, like, memory loss. Like, oh, forgetting how to speak is one thing. You know, not being able to understand things going on around you is another. Or just forgetting memories from a certain point, you know. I don't know any of them. I just know that I recognize that there was a classification for it. These people used to be the top dogs of the setting. Really? These guys? More primitive tribes? You mean there are other Rakata? There are many Rakata in this world, though most are primitive and warlike tribes descended from the lower castes of the Infinite Empire. Powerful of all these is the tribe of the One. Many times the warriors of the One's tribe have attacked our compound only to gain the knowledge we guard, but our tech is far superior to theirs and their attacks have failed. What about your tribe? We are the elders, descendant of the priest. We are the keepers of knowledge and guardians of the temple of the ancients. During the collapse of the Rakata Empire, the warlords unleashed weapons of terrible destruction that threatened to drive our species to extinction. In the devastation's aftermath, our ancestors locked the knowledge of such technology away in the temple, so it can never be used again. Ever since then, we elders have kept our vigil. They had not lightsabers, they had not Jedis. Just similar things. But yeah, from what he's saying, they used to be the Infinite Empire. Seems like a big deal if you're gonna name your empire the Infinite Empire. So yeah, they were the big dogs, they had all the tech, but then something happened. And as all civilizations do, someday they end. Tell me about the Temple of the Ancients. There's little I can tell you about the temple. I know the secrets of our ancestors are contained within, but the temple itself is barred to us. Only those who can command the Force can enter. Long ago, we Rakata had this power, but it has since been lost to us. That was why we helped you the last time you were here, Riven. You could enter the temple, but we cannot. I need parts to repair my ship. Even if you repair your ship, you will not be able to leave this world until you enter the temple and disable the disruptor field that caused you to crash in the first place. My voice is dying. As for the parts you seek, that we cannot help with. You might be able to salvage what you need if you explore, but most of the wrecks are quickly raided and stripped by the more primitive and warlike Rakata tribes. Though they do not understand the tech, they hoard whatever they can carry. I guess we're gonna have to do a little bit of a purging. They were at war with the Hutts, who were the big dogs too, also Killiks. I see. The Hutts, as in like the big giant worm dudes who are kind of just chilling right now, and they're running all of the races and all of the duels and whatnot. Java? Yeah. I remember somebody telling me also how they used to be very different. They used to be super speedy and whatnot, but yeah, times have changed. You also have an idea? Do you have a Switch? I unfortunately do not. Well, that's where that idea ends. I mean, when the new Switch comes out, maybe I'll be able to afford one, but right now I'm saving up money for a PC upgrade. Grinding for that. If the channel grows big enough and we can start getting a ton more views than we currently are, then yeah, maybe sooner than later. They are very noble too, but they got in the mob business. It usually ends like that. Start as an entrepreneur, end as part of the mafia. Also, I believe Arthur redeemed a plank like a long time ago. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten. I'll do that at the end of the stream. So I promise to help you again. Will you help me? I trusted you once before, Riven, and you betrayed us. It is true that you can enter the temple and we cannot, but I will entrust you after last time. Let's persuade one. Failure. You say you're not who you once were, yet here on our world you repeat the pattern of your last visit. Like the last time you crashed, like last time you come seeking for help. How have you changed? I cannot prove what is in my heart, and only stand to judge me by my actions. We sense you mean the words you speak, but words are easy to say. It is actions that prove the true nature of your character. You must prove to us that you are not the same as you once were, Riven. You must prove that you have changed. How can I prove that? Recently, several of our scouts were captured by the One. Most of them were brutally slaughtered, but we have info that one of the scouts is still alive. We will use unimaginable tortures to force the scout to reveal everything he knows about our tribe. And once the one is done with him, the scout will be executed like the others. You must prove you have truly changed by risking your own life to save another. Rescue our scout from the clutches of the one, and we will consider helping you. Okay, we can do that. Maybe I can negotiate. We would prefer if you could find some way to save the prisoner without bloodshed, but we don't believe that will be possible. The one does not like to negotiate. If I save the prisoner, you'll help me? Yep. I'll be back after I rescue that prisoner. Prisoner is being held in the chamber of the one himself. Return to us once he is free. Until then, you have free run of our enclave. Cool. Alright. Let's look around. See what's what. Is this yet another circular enclave? Is this just the design choice of everybody? Elder Ricotta. Speak to a keeper of history. Also, let me save. Alright, planking and squatting. Alright, guys, I see you. Boom. Parts. Can I just... Yeah, I guess I can just take this. Nice. Thank you very much. Gonna be a full workout by the end of it. Just take this in front of you. Thank you. If everyone builds circular enclaves, they probably just copy these guys. That's a good point, since they were like the OGs. I wonder what benefit, like specific benefit, you would get from building your enclave like this. Maybe it's easier to protect. Because like the most valuable stuff you just put in the middle. Relied on force-powered tech, but their connection to the Force weakened and their empire fell apart. Edge. Force failed them when they needed it the most. Gone. Yo. By your last trip into the temple, rather, but those shall have to wait. Interesting. Zero about to be ripped? I've been thinking about it, for sure. I do need a better work-life schedule. Like, ever since I started grinding super hard on the channel, I haven't had the time to go to the gym, but I should really think about it. Yo, what's up? You returned at last, Robin. I was beginning to wonder what had happened to you in the temple. You know me? We had met previously when last you entered our enclave. Many years ago, you inquired as to my research then as well. You came here and gained access to the temple, and were never heard from again. Some thought you might have betrayed us to the others, but they were never able to penetrate our defenses. But if you will help us now, then the time taken is nothing. Is there anything else you require? Circles do tend to reoccur in Star Wars symbolism. It's possible it has something to do with the Force. It's like pottery, it spins. The desire to possess lickable abs. Of course you'd say that, Arthur. But thinking about it, like, there is the concept of yin and yang, kind of, somewhat, when it comes to the Force, right? Actually, I think this was explained to me in a comment in like one of the earlier streams as well, of how there's different interpretations of the Force. I think the current one is more of a yin and yang type thing. Survey confirms Zero's abs taste like strawberry. Of course they do. But yeah. What are you doing? What am I doing? You mean the purpose of my research here? What is your research? In our distant past, we melded tech and the Force to create truly wondrous effects. We guided ships across the galaxy using our power, and incorporated its use into all aspects of our society. But something happened somewhere. What happened? There are a variety of theories on what happened. Perhaps we became immune to the effects of the Force from overuse. Perhaps our breeding habits rendered our species insensitive to it over time. None truly know. The only discernible result was that we can no longer command the Force as we had. Its power had escaped us. With its loss, our technologies could no longer hold us as far above the subjugated races we ruled, and our empire began to crumble. The races we subjugated rose up. Plague swept our worlds. We could do nothing. In the end, only the members of our race left here, on our home world, survived. So what is your research then? Every once in a while, there is an individual born who has an affinity for the Force. Maybe not the ability to use it directly, but at least the ability to remain open to it. I believe this is a sign that whatever genes our species had that gave us the ability to use the Force are not completely gone. Perhaps, when the ancestors of the current tribes fled beneath the surface, some retained this trait. We've been working for years to isolate this gene in an attempt to resurrect it in our species as well. We of the Elders do not have Force sensitivity ourselves, but by harnessing the genetic structure of other tribes, we hope to be able to breed the gene back into our species. The socials command is outdated. Thank you very much for reminding me, Wasabi. That leads to the official Twitter account and the TikTok account that we don't do anything with. New here, is there a scheduled plan when you do live streams or just on the dot whenever? If you go on our channel page, I will usually have all the streams that we do for the week just right there on the very top. I think, I forget exactly what the tab is called, but I think it's called scheduled streams or something like that. But yeah, there is a schedule. Circle is one of the most primal and ambiguous symbols in existence. Yeah, makes a lot of sense. I understand why. You're capturing prisoners for their genes. You make us seem like monsters. Truly, we are not. We capture them, yes, but only because the tribes have become extremely xenophobic in their millennia trapped on this world. They would not aid us willingly, and kill our messengers when we asked. We believe that if we get a large enough genetic sample, we can introduce the recessive Force-sensitive genes back into our people, allowing us to once again access the heritage of our past. We mean IRL? Yeah. I mean IRL too. And the yin-yang symbol is the thing. These guys go to extreme length for them. Oh no. Heritage? You mean the temple? Yes, the temple. It can only be entered by those sensitive to the Force, so it has been barred to us for ages. What we may find inside will allow us to lift the other tribes out of barbarism into which they have fallen and restore us as a productive force in the galaxy. I'm still laughing for that joke. Everybody just wants productive genes, you know? Plan to download and watch some of the first Persona 5 EPs? Oh, good luck on that one, Crazy McGee. If you enjoy watching some pretty laggy gameplay, or you can get over that, then have fun. I mean, I think the people watching there are still having a good time, but yeah. My 1050 Ti is not rendering Persona 5 very well, and it's not very optimized. Last community post of schedule is 5 months ago for Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Yeah. I was like, do I really want to get into this grind of just posting, like, the community schedule? Or just posting a live stream schedule every week, like all the other VTubers do? And I'm like, you know, I'm just gonna schedule all the live streams ahead of time, so you guys can get the notifications and you can just see it on the homepage. It's probably better. You're trying to restore your empire, aren't you? No, we do not want to fall down the path that so twisted our people before. Oh, this time perhaps we can redeem ourselves in the eyes of the galaxy and become a force of good. How close are you to finishing your research? You're quite far along. having had sentries to work already, but with the arrival of another tribe on our island, we have been restricted in our movements to just our enclave. We've captured a few of their warriors, but the one that really interests us is their leader, the One. What's special about him? Neo? Those with the genes we seek seem to be marked with a destiny that causes them to rise above others, as we did as a species early on. In hearing the stories his warriors tell of the One, we believe that he may hold some of the genes we seek. He may be nearing force sensitivity. Unfortunately, he and his people are much too aggressive and violent for us to ever get close enough to study him. His corpse would not do either, as only a living, working body is of use to us. Maybe in time, though. The differences between our people will lessen enough that we may study one another, and gain the information we need. This conversation just goes on, man. What kind of information do you need? Genetic data on drifts and changes over the many millennia we've been here. Specific data on exceptional individuals. If only we had access to the knowledge of our ancestors. They must have known much more than us. They had a much greater population sample to work with. I believe that in the temple there may be the information we seek. Perhaps in old archives or scrolls. Maybe even in an ancient computer if any is still functioning. This info would help us greatly in our work, and we'd be very grateful to you for it. Anything else I can help you with? I'm gonna leave now. That was a lot. We did get more info though. They think there may be info stored in the temple. Rescue one of the tribe being held hostage and camp the One. Okay. We'll probably beat the shit out of the One, and then we'll take him here, and then you guys can restore your civilization, and then you can give me the royalties. I think that's fair. Good business. I want to walk this way. Thank you. YouTube shows the time to schedule live streams in users' system time. Better because it's convenient. I thought so too. It's like, I can do that in Discord, but yeah, doing that for an image, I'd have to like, I could put like maybe 3 or 4 different time zones, but you guys would still probably have to do some calculations depending on where you lived anyways. Let me save. It's been a while. Death Star. Let's help the species that want subjugated the majority of the galaxy to reclaim their former glory. I mean, they could turn over a new leaf. I'm sure people gaining power doesn't corrupt them. Nothing like that. A post a weekly breakdown for fixed games every time a game changes could be helpful too. You're not wrong. I mean, especially because we don't do like the random one-off streams like some of the other VTubers do. Thank you for the hydrate, Wasabi. I was really near that water. It could be good to just have a fixed time up whenever we add a new game to the, I guess, rotation, if you will. Thought the game was close to being over. I thought so too. But no. Computer room? What is this? Rakatan computer. Can I do anything here? User verification. User species. Non-Rakata. Access to Ox archives is restricted to Rakata or approved servants. Slaves may not access the archives. I can persuade the computer? Oh, that's great. Rakata not managed to deal with the Gizka problem in time? I'd say it's a game over. Bro, the Gizka will rise and rule the galaxy. I know it. The random one-offs you do are collabs. Oh yeah. Yeah, true. For the collabs, I guess sometimes I post them, but I also don't want to annoy people by just posting a bunch of community posts that don't really like engage with you guys or anything. I try to make it so that the community posts that we do bring up some sort of conversation. I feel like it's more interesting. Let's try to persuade the computer. What? Logical. User speaks the language of the Okada in order to serve them. User added to authorized list of non-Okada. Further info can be obtained from the main archives within the Temple of the Ancients. Downloading codes to bypass exterior energy fields surrounding Temple. My archives are ready for info retrieval and download into remote datapad storage. Please select the topic. Ooh. Right, let's ask some choice questions here. How can I get into the temple? Searching, retrieving info. The shields constructed by the elders to guard the temple are controlled from the summit of the structure. Anyone inside the temple may temporarily shut down the shields. There's only one way to gain access to the temple from the outside. The shields are designed to lower in response to a ritualistic chant detailed in the ancient text held by the Keeper of History. To protect the secrets within the temple, the chant will only work if spoken by the Okada. No other species can create the proper intonations that will trigger shield deactivation. Ah, but we can, because we literally force their language into our brain, and so we speak it perfectly, right? I want to ask you about something else. How can I show off the disruptor field? The disruptor field is controlled by a generator within the temple. Once inside the temple, the disruptor field and the energy barrier around the temple can both be deactivated. Okay. Tell me your secrets. These secrets are locked within the Temple of the Ancients. Elder Stills info. Okay, I'll be going then. Basically, everything's in the temple. Go into the temple. We need the tablet from the Keeper of History, but the Keeper of History is only going to give it to us if we help them out, so. This. So much stuff just lying around. I too like to keep my stimulants in my wicker basket in the computer room. Don't you guys do that too? Ah! Don't mind me. Having a little bit of a freak out. Another wicker bin. Thank you. Feeling Todd's presence here? Really? Pretty sure Todd had nothing to do with this. He did have a lot to do with Starfield though, which is unfortunate. That game was not what a lot of people wanted it to be. And I feel bad for them. Because I think there were people who was genuinely excited about it, but it's a Bethesda RPG. It is what it is. Keep hearing Jai Bisoin in that sentence. It's French for I need. Maybe, well, I wouldn't be surprised if all the alien languages were, if they weren't just straight up gibberish, then they're just a bunch of mixed languages together. Kind of like Chaos language from Nier. I bet a lot of people have energy drink stimulants in the mini fridge next to their computer. Only weird streamers do. You know French, Zero? Unfortunately, Nivi, I do not. One of my viewers does, though. Maybe someday I'll learn French. I do want to learn more languages, though. And also, welcome to stream, Nivi. I hope you're having a good day editing videos, because I know you guys have a lot of work. Come here. Stop it. You too. Freeze, criminal scum. Alright. They're probably, well, our targets are probably going to be on the opposite side of the island. I'm just going to assume here. Yeah. What else do you use in a intense computing session, Zero? How do you even live? How do you even live, or how do you even live? Intense computer sessions. That's an interesting way to describe anything, really. I don't think my 1050 Ti can get very intense. Star Wars race called Togruta, which is Norwegian for train schedule. Author Episode 3 was filmed in Norway near a train line, so this makes sense. Oh! Well, there you go. Small little Easter eggs. We can't, probably can't get into the temple right now, yeah? Intense computer sessions like Path of Pain? No, Gio, why? Oh, man. Why is Path of Pain haunting me? It will continue to haunt me, likely for the rest of my life. Until I go back and overcome it someday. Oh, man. I don't know if I want to put myself through that pain again, though. I don't know. I feel like it... No. Like, I'm not... Doing that wouldn't prove myself to anyone. Like people aren't, like, expecting me to do that, right? There's no point in doing it. I should just focus on making content. Instead of going to do that again. Have fun with the rest of the stream? Well, thank you very much for stopping by, Nivy. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. The pain, was it that Hollow Knight? Yes, it was. Yes, it was, Jack. I'll never forget the day. Why did I say episode 3? I meant episode 5? Who knows, but numbers are mysterious. It's almost as if math was related to science in some way. Potato PC? You had a potato PC too? Crazy McGee? I still currently do. Kind of. It's a little bit better than the one I was using when I started this channel though. But if it reminds you of Mass Effect 1, it's because same devs. Still on the Path of Pain. That's unfortunate. We have seen you, interloper. You are servant of the elders. By order of the one, you must die! Okay. You guys picked the wrong fight. Freeze! Do this. Let's hit another stasis field here. Nice. And another master speed. Very good. Just one more hit. Let me top it off with another stasis field so that literally nobody can do anything. I think I'll get rid of the Rancor if I can. You guys are much more dangerous. Okay. Go over there. Hit him in with another stasis field. For overkill. You guys really need to learn. Alright. Guess they never will though, since they're already dead. Worst thing you can do with a potato PC is play League of Legends. That's what I did with my potato PC. League is surprisingly... Oh, I say surprisingly, not really. It runs very well on a potato PC. And I mean, you can get some enjoyment from it if you just mute everybody. Just don't interact with the player base. I had a lot of fun playing as Shen, but that also wasted a lot of time. Didn't really get me anything. Like, oh, wow, Zero, you reached diamond rank? Cool. So what? Who cares, right? It's just a game. I wouldn't mind playing it for like a collab though, or something. Oh. Well, this is a bit awkward. Before death. I wonder. If we had gone to this side first, maybe we could have like accepted a quest from them. And then like went to raid the other camp, potentially. Or maybe it's like a light side, dark side kind of thing. Back in 2014 with my potato PC, it still got stable 30 FPS. Yeah, League was very optimized. As long as it's in the 1990s PC. Yeah, sure. Zero Diamond? Let's just say that the skill level of players over here in Asia are a lot higher than your usual skill level of players over in the States. So it wasn't too difficult, as long as you had like a game sense and understood and had a good awareness. I think awareness was the biggest thing. Because like, I had a good eye for objectives that were happening on the map. But if you're talking about like micromanagement and reaction time, I was really bad at that, which is why I played Shen. Just tank everything, you know. You're a named character, but goodbye. Did you guys resist it? Nah. Nice. Juhani leaped all the way over here. I guess negotiations ain't happening anytime soon. Be gone. Oh, did I double tap that? I'll disengage. Yes, if you don't interact with other people in a multiplayer game, it turns into a better game. That's certainly a sign that you're really the community. Well, yeah, the thing with people who play like, I feel like it's just competition itself that turns people into animals. Like, it brings out the worst in people. I've had some pretty good experiences with meeting new, generous people in some games, but that's not the usual kind of folks you'll run into. It's unfortunately a minority. And even people who are like super nice and like, you know, just genuinely want to learn the game and help others learn how to play it, will eventually get corrupted. That's just the end of their life cycle as a league player. Everybody becomes toxic. Oh, you played top as Gragas. It's been a long time since I've ever seen anybody play Gragas. But yeah, I play Shen top. And sometimes when I want to have a little more fun, I play River Shen. But I don't think River Shen is viable anymore. It used to be back when I was playing. Nice. I'm the same, honestly. I think with those kind of games, understanding how to work the map was much more important than like your mechanical skill. At least until like past gold. I think the next rank after that was platinum or something. You could very easily get there without any like animation canceling skills. And as long as you played a good champion for it. Because if I played something like Akali or like Riven, I would not have gone there for sure. Definitely agree. As an old Modern Warfare 2 player, they're doxing like 4 hours in though. Yeah, just brought the dog out of you, Arthur. You thought you were a kid and boy wife. Turns out you were dogs the entire time. Unfortunate. I kind of like that line from Juhani. It's very like, what would you call it? Declarative? Is that even a word? I will be your doom! You know, it's great. A good statement. You got an ultimate skin for Senna in RNG box? Oh no. Oh wait, if you mean RNG, I think there was a system where you could like mold away 3 skins to get a random skin. Is that what you're talking about? I don't think I ever got a skin for Shen. I was a free-to-play player, so I was just kind of chilling. I have seen other VTubers playing like that. I guess it looked kind of fun. But obviously that was like for collabs and stuff, so it was pretty funny just because of that. I would never go back into solo rank queue ever again. That's an experience that one time in my life is enough. Come here. There's just so much more value and things to be had from games like this. Like, I'd much rather play an entire campaign of Total War Warhammer 3 at this point than play something like League. I think I gain a lot more experience doing that. Dawn of War too. Dawn of War seems like a really good game. And I've only heard good things about it. Attack. Oh, that reminds me, yes, Rogue Trader. We still gotta get around to Rogue Trader at some point too. Come here. I saw the light eventually after all my accounts got banned for various reasons. Oh no, Arthur. It's okay. Sometimes we have our dark moments. You can always come back from them. One time I played League, I played Ari because she's hot. Then I realized who would win after 5 minutes and I had to play 20 more minutes for that to come true. Yeah, FF15 is a thing. Oh man. All this terminology from League is so ingrained. Only dragon skin I have is a hillbilly skin because it's funny. Don't care about the other skins. I think I remember what you're talking about. I think, oh boy. The Black Ricotta shall never fall to you! Okay. We've been caught. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs, my dudes. Before this fight commences, let me drink. Let me glitch out a little bit. You are correct, Trinum. That's the direction League has always been heading in. Get into the League lore. Watch the animations. They have really, really amazing cinematics and story. And Arcane Season 2 is also coming out. Like, hell yeah, dude. I think the other spin-off game too. What was it? It was about... it was an RPG game. King... Fallen King, whatever. That game was also really good, from what I heard about it. But the game itself, the MOBA, don't touch it. If you want to play something, play Teamfight Tactics. Teamfight Tactics is kind of fun. I kind of wanted to... Actually, I mentioned this before. But maybe get Kiwi into doing reactions to the League stuff. I think they're fun. As long as we don't play the game, though. Did you mention you're planning on playing Total War Hammer playthrough? We're currently waiting for an open slot right now, Crazy McGee, but I do intend to play Total War Warhammer 3 at some point. Hopefully sooner than later. God, what was I doing? Dude, I watched videos on how to manipulate minion waves. I still remember how to control a minion wave, and exactly like 3 minions, I believe, if you got rid of... No, if you damage the first minion to half of its health, you get a slow push wave. I still remember that. Okay. Let me pop some of this. All this terminology that I just mentioned, you guys probably wouldn't understand at all, but... I'm just getting beat on. Jesus. Yeah, stop it. Okay. Juhani, please heal, thank you. Lots of heals.
What?
Alright, he's down. Disengage. That didn't work. Oh god. Stop it. No. Back. Bad Rancor. There we go. Okay. Well, I got a little bit spicy. I probably should have stasis field first before applying my buffs. Cushion grenade, 2 vibro swords. Cool, I guess. 2 or 3 games, one definitely out, others don't remember. I think it was Ruined King. Ruined King was definitely what it's called. It was about the new character at the time. The edgy boy. Items received. Single campaign playthrough of Total Warhammer. Does easily go over 10 hours. Oh, I'm sure. I am sure. If we play Immortal Empires, it might go longer. And especially since I'm learning the game and I have to sit there and read all the details. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty long. I haven't really decided whether I would like start with Immortal Empires or go straight into the prologue first to learn how to play the game. I know there's like different campaigns and stuff. Oh, Cage Lover. Diego, yeah. You are correct, Wasabi. Stasis field before applying buffs is like holding one finger up to stop a convo while you chug a drink. That's a pretty badass image. I'm like, no, stop. And then like, everybody's charging at you. Knives out, guns out, ready to kill you. And then you just stand there calmly sipping on your drink. Before you start battling them. Whoa! That's a lot. I'll take it all. And then I'll sell it, probably, if we ever need more money. Also, Juhani. You. I bet you wish you were a meat bag, HK. I bet you wish you were.
I'm here.
Alright. Could have finished all the Trails games before, if I discovered it before League. True. I don't want to know how many hours I spent playing League. I do not. I'd be scared. Just looking at the amount of time I spent playing Shadowverse is already scary enough. Not as much time as I spent in VTube Studio though, which makes sense. Oh, it's the Elder Warrior. I don't think your friends are alive. That's unfortunate. Warhammer 3 is the only one with the prologue. Really gives an insight to anyone new to Total War games. Plus, story is cool. Yeah, I kind of want to start with Gorok, but maybe I'll start with the prologue instead, just to learn the game, you know? I think that might be the best way to go about it. You saved me from the savages and their war beasts. I was sent by the council to save you. I don't know what I could have done if you had not come. I suppose I would be dead now, like the others they captured with me. Thank you for saving me. I shall attempt to return to the Enclave on my own. I will tell the council what you have done. It would be so funny if a car just randomly came out from the side and hit him as he was running away. Or Paul, the car. It was like a Rancor. Okay, let's be a bit more thematic here. Just a random Rancor just attacked him as he was running. Oh, man. Trust me, I am a light side Jedi at the moment. But I do have some intrusive thoughts. Sometimes. Wait. Wait. I can level up again? How much XP did I just get? What the? Okay. Give me a second. Save. Alright. Level up. Attributes. Level 20. Oh? What do I put here? Give me 1 second. Stare at my Steam page for a second, my dudes. Checking. Level 20. Stats plus 1 to wisdom. Okay. Plus 1 to wisdom. Okay. Skills. Oh. What else? Okay, powers. Knight Valor, Master Valor. Okay, Knight Valor. Power increases physical attributes, saving throws for and all party members by 3. Grants immunity to poison. Okay, cool. No. Add power. There we go. And add power. Points of 5, grants immunity to poison. Cool. That's it. Good luck with the final boss. Oh no. Oh no, pun. Oh no. There we go. Ah, man. Just like that one car commercial Maxor used. Yeah, I know exactly which one you're talking about, Wasabi. Heard you love dinos in reaction and Gorok with a green mace and shield, right? I think lore-wise that mace cannot miss a target, like it has aimbot on? Really? Yeah, no, I think the Lizardmen are definitely my favorite faction in fantasy. Like, they are by far my favorites. They're just so cool. I really like dinosaurs. Like, I love them a lot. Okay. We are max level. Everybody else not so much, but eventually they'll reach it. I think it'll be interesting to finally experience how unbalanced Total War Warhammer is. I mean, I have seen the videos of everybody playing it, but as a newbie, I probably wouldn't be able to reach those levels since I don't know like optimal builds and just how to navigate things. But once I do, I think it'll be a lot of fun. Let's find a save, strength, dex, and con. Does it say it there? That was in powers. Physical attributes. Oh, is it included in physical attributes? I suppose so. Interesting that they just say physical attributes instead of listing it all out. Everything else they listed out. Monster Hunter. Wasabi? Do not mention Monster Hunter near Kiwi? Near Oblivion? Near Silver? And if Cashew randomly enters chat, do not mention Monster Hunter. They were addicted to Monster Hunter before Palworld came out. Cashew's a massive Monster Hunter fan. And if I had a Switch, they probably would have forced me to get into it too. But thankfully I don't, so. Actually, I think I'd probably still be able to play like Rise and World on PC, right? But my PC probably wouldn't be able to handle it. I'm sure they'd love to see me get into it though. He has Ito as a warning. Yeah, true. Use gold to enhance their magical power like a conduit, not just to show off, is cool. Yeah. I mean, the style for all the Lizardmen though. It's just fantastic. I love it. Is it that bad, Zero? Addiction is bad. I mean, granted, they're not probably not as addicted to Monster Hunter as they are for Power. So it's probably fine. But I can see myself getting way too into Monster Hunter. I just gotta like farm more gear for myself, you know? Just get all the cool shit, find all the really good mounts, hunt the most dangerous of monsters. I'm kind of an overachiever, so that would probably play into my addiction too much. All I got was Waifu Hunter. It's probably a better game. The best game, Arthur. The game that I wish I was playing right now. Let's go down here. Or maybe we can make all of our games Waifu Hunter. Maybe that's just a matter of perspective. They're my people. I'm sure you'd get along well with them. And Ito's addiction would fall into even greater depths of depravity if he were to ever hang out with them. Oh, hi guys. Stop it. Yamero. At least Monster Hunter addiction is not as bad as gacha addiction for the wallet. True. Maybe I should tell that to Leo. Oh man, Leo catching strays even though he ain't here. But yeah, I mean, being addicted to really any game that doesn't involve some sort of monetization scheme that is meant to prey upon your weak mental state is definitely better than losing your entire life savings to a gacha game that will probably shut down a month after it gets released. Love Live. Was it Love Live? I think it was Love Live. I don't know what they're doing there. I think they're just releasing it in the off chance that a few whales will spend, even though they know that the game's gonna shut down. Evan, you're back. Our scout has told us of how you rescued him. His injuries are severe, but we believe that he will survive. We are grateful for what you have done. So now will you help me? Risking your own life to save our scout seems to prove that you have changed significantly since the last time you were here, Evan. But you have deceived us before. We must discuss this in greater detail. You must have some privacy, Evan. We will return when our deliberations are done. Evan, you rescued a member of our tribe from the one at great personal risk to yourself. We believe this action shows you have truly changed since your last visit here. The council has decided we will trust you once more. For many generations, we have sought a way to enter the temple and discover the means to destroy the Star Forge. But only those who can command the Force, those like you, can enter the Temple of the Ancients. We no longer have that power. That was why we helped you the last time you were here. But you cannot enter the temple without our help, Revan. Only the ancient rituals of our people can lower the shield for you to enter. You need us as much as we need you. Why are we doing the anime, like, talk to each other but not look at each other thing? I think something went wrong with the placement of the models here. But that's fine. At least Monster Hunter addiction is not as bad as gacha addiction for the wallet. You only lose life savings from playing Mon Hunt instead of going to work. Every minute that you're not spending working, you're losing money. It's the unfortunate truth of life. But also, like, if you only work, you're just gonna burn out. And yeah, hard to find that balance. Especially as a content creator, when everything that you do, you feel like needs to be content. Burnout is real. We need more breeders of the Nephilim speedruns. I haven't even gotten back to that game. I haven't had the time. I am kind of curious though, Arthur, not gonna lie. Might get back to it. Then you sue Capcom for making you lose your job? Oh hell yeah, Wasabi, that's big brain. CEO mindset. 10-year plan. Alright. Looks like we'll be working together then. For our own sake and that of the entire galaxy, we hope you truly mean to atone for your past evils. When you are ready, Revan, we will take you to the temple. But the temple is a place of sacred power. If you are to enter, you must do so alone. In the tradition followed by our Rakata ancestors for the past 1,000 generations. Why do I have to go in alone? When you were last here, we broke the ancient tradition. We allowed you and your apprentice to enter the temple together, and it brought untold suffering upon the galaxy. We believe you truly wish to destroy the Star Forge this time, but the lesson of the past is not so easily forgotten. We will not defile the sacred ritual a second time. Only you alone may enter. Alright. Fine. I could probably do it alone. I mean, it's not like my allies aren't helpful. Juhani definitely has the heal. HK's got the robotness. When I'm ready, I will go into the temple alone. Then it is done. You have only to let us know when you're ready to enter the temple. Let me check. Ah, I see. I'll be back when I'm ready to enter the temple. As you wish. Come speak to us when you're ready to enter the temple, and we will lower the shield for you. But remember, when the time comes, you must enter the temple alone, in accordance with the traditions of the ancient Rakata. Let us read a little bit. Was there a story / background these guys had a hard time trusting your character? Well, basically, we used to be a Sith Lord called Revan, until we lost all of our memories. And so, when we came here, we spoke to these guys, we had them help us to get off of their planet, and then we did our evil Sith Lord stuff, probably, and made the Starforge a thing, and thus kind of doomed the entire galaxy. And we just left them. So, yeah, we, they didn't really have a good reason to trust us, but we have proven ourselves by saving one of their allies, so... And, I mean, if they take a look at our chart here, they can see that we are off the charts for being a goody two-shoes, so... Yeah. I guess things turned out well. Also, gender transition. Yeah, actually true. Main character was supposed to be male. We did a little finicky thing here, using the power of the Force. Alright. But, for now, I think we'll end things here. I feel like entering the temple is gonna be a whole journey in and of itself. So thank you guys very much for joining me. I hope you guys enjoyed your time here, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Also, don't forget, depending on where you live, I think it's Saturday for me, we will be having a Shin Megami Tensei 5 stream. It's kind of like Persona, if you're not familiar with it, but a lot darker. It's gonna be Kiwi's first time playing, and I'm super excited. So I hope to see you guys there, if you're free, of course. Until then, next time, my dudes. See you later.